And all my gamers and NFT enthusiasts, the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast is hooked up with the Lightest Sphere Network to offer you something special. Go to the top line of the description box and click on the link to play a season preview of the game Finesse Shadow Warriors. It's brought to you by play.finesse.fun. Go to the top line of the description box if you into NFTs and if you into gaming. Go have nonstop fun. Tell me your boy Oga sent you. The link is at the top line of the description box. Play.finesse.fun. Go get it. All right, man. So today, Troy Ave actually took the stand in the trial for former podcaster Taxstone. And no matter how you feel about whether he's a rat, whether he's a snitch, hear out the whole situation. Let's hear the whole situation. Now, I'm gonna give you a little bit, what he said. I'm gonna take you back, give you the whole scene so you guys can sit back and relax, and then we'll talk about the whole rat, the snitching thing. Now, the fatal shooting went down at T.I.'s concert back in about, I think, 2016. Right now, rapper Troy Ave today gave Manhattan jurors a gripping account of his life and death struggle with rival Taxstone for a gun used to kill his bodyguard, Ronald Banger. Right now, the scuffle went down in Irving Plaza on, like I said, 2016. Now, he went on to say, it's flight or fight. I'm always going to fight because at some point you could die. That's what Troy Ave said in Supreme Court today. Now, Collins, which is his real name, described grappling with Taxstone, a hip hop podcaster whose real name is Daryl Campbell, over a gun. It looks like if you see people wrestle in high school, wrestling, that type of position. When the shot goes off, I see the light from the spark, and I hear the shot. This is all happening fast. I get up and start fighting Taxstone, trying to take him, grab the gun, and another shot goes off. I put my leg up and kind of block the shot from hitting me in the face or chest. That's when Campbell, who again is Taxstone, shot him in both legs. And this is what Troy Ave told jurors today. He went on to say, I got up. I'd rather die fighting. People die from leg shots. I'd rather die fighting than laying on the ground. I got up immediately. This is Troy Ave talking. Now, Collins, once again, who's Troy Ave, finally got his hands on a gun and got his fleeing rival in his sights, only to have the weapon misfire, he testified. Only then did he notice that his bodyguard, Ronald Banger McFadden, was laying on the ground face down. He went on, and I quote, to say, I rolled his body over, and I'm like, Banger, get up, come on. I'm smacking him like, come on, bro, get up. And his eyes were rolling in the back of his head. His shirt was red, so I could tell he got shot. Now, 2 bystanders were also wounded during the shooting at the crowded VIP room at T.I.'s concert. Troy Ave was initially hit with attempted murder and gun possession charges for his role in the incident. Now, Campbell, who is Taxstone, 37, he's now on trial for murder, attempted murder, assault, and weapons possession charges. Now, Collins' lawyer, once again, Collins is Troy Ave, right, told the Post that prosecutors promised him a 1-year sentence instead of 15 years, what he could have faced in exchange for his testimony at Taxstone's trial. So, in essence, you be a witness for the prosecution. We'll give you a year instead of 15 years. Now, first of all, rest in peace to Banger. He passed away in this situation, very unfortunate situation. Now, this is the little bit of the backstory. Now, they were kind of going back and forth, and about this time when I'm actually just getting my feet wet in the whole hip-hop podcasting arena. So this is kind of one of the first stories that I covered, so I had to kind of go back and look over some of the specific details about the situation. But nevertheless, it was words. They finally met up with each other at the concert, and, shots rang out. Troy Ave's bodyguard was killed. He snatches the gun, and does what he does, dumps. And, and it's all on camera. It's all on camera, man. So, as you can see, Taxstone is there, and Taxstone needs to be careful. I think he was putting stuff up online earlier. You don't want to get like a witness tampering charge or intimidating a witness or anything like that, But according to code, and I know it's a tough situation because this is Troy Ave's bodyguard, and here's what I think of it, right? And I got to be 100% honest. It's unfortunate condolences to the family. And I'm sure the family is super, proud that Troy Ave is testifying because they want to get justice, I'm sure. But according to the street code, according to guys that I know, people that I know, people that I've talked to, people that I've been around, he would be considered a snitch. He would be considered a snitch in this situation. According to the street code, right? He's supposed to just take this on the chin and not say anything and not cooperate with the prosecution, no matter who it was, because he's a street guy. Street things happen. You did your heroics, grabbed the gun and all that, boom, boom, boom. But instead, he took a sweet deal, got a year. They promised him a year instead of 15 years, and that's something he gonna have to deal with. Now, yeah, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to me. You know, it's just one of those situations that you wish that couldn't, that which you wish didn't happen because now everybody has to pay. This is 6 years ago, right? Now everybody has to pay for this situation now. They're gonna have to pay for it. So, yeah, yeah, that is what it is. I'm gonna fall back though. Let me know what everybody thinks about this. Now, as you would imagine, Troy Ave is getting a lot of backlash in the industry. People putting out rat emojis, calling him a rat, calling him a snitch, and that's just something he's gonna have to wear. That's something he's gonna have to wear. That's something he's gonna live with for the rest of his life. And I'm sure he's wearing, like, I see him on the gram with his kids and stuff. I'm pretty sure he's wearing, okay, I got children, I got sons. I'm not going to jail for this. Like, it was a situation where I reacted, boom, boom. I'm going to tell what happened. Even though it's on camera, he told what happened. So the ridicule, the people clowning him is something that you kind of sign up for when you a self-professed street dude. Now afterwards, he's talking about the streets is a myth and things like that. That's his prerogative. And if we ever had the opportunity to interview him, I would definitely, ask him tough questions about the street code and tough questions about telling and all that, you know. So that's just how I feel about it, though, man. It's the day and age we in. According to how I was raised, according to guys that I know, you already know what it is. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you give him a pass for the situation? Is he a snitch? Is he a rat? How do you feel? His bodyguard was killed in a situation. Do you think he should have just fell back and let the camera footage do the talking, let the evidence do the talking instead of him speaking? But again, if he didn't say nothing, that's 15 years. But then again, you sign up for this. When you're into the street life, you sign up for the years. When you take it upon yourself to take different types of action. Now, his life was in danger. Obviously, we seen the situation. But once you take that, somebody in certain states, somebody could break in your crib or somebody could run up on you with a pistol or a knife. And once you take action and you lay them down, which I'm not faulting anybody because anybody would do that, there are going to be repercussions that you got to face no matter what the situation. Now, you got some states where it's illegal to lay someone down. You can defend your ground. You can stand your ground. Some states ain't got stand your ground or self-defense law. So if you body somebody, you're going to have to, at bare minimum, deal with a manslaughter charge. It's probably going to get you like anywhere from 5 to 10. Bare minimum. Because they feel like, you could have did other things, and I'm sure, jurors and judges and, people, prosecutors, once they get the details, are going to be a little more lenient. But there's certain guidelines that are in place when you take somebody's life. In this situation, this is what it is. So it's a sweet deal for Troy Ave. A sweet deal. Yeah, I'm gonna defer to y'all. What do y'all think in the comment section about him testifying to get 1 year as opposed to 15 years, and people now calling him a snitch all through the hip hop community? It's your brother OGOT, man. Hey, the website is hiphopun.com. Hiphop.un.com. Check us out right now. Also, hit the thumbs up button and make sure, if you haven't already done, subscribe to Hip Hop News Uncensored. Peace.